Hello everyone. Today I am going to start a very fresh chapter from the book Flamingo. This chapter is Lost Spring. This chapter is very important, and the Lost Spring, the title Lost Spring, having a subtitle which is explaining the idea what you are going to read through this chapter. The subtitle is Stories of Stolen Childhood. Lost Spring, Stories of Stolen Childhood. This chapter is written by Anish Jung. Anish Jung is a very famous story and the columnist of the newspaper. Okay, and she has written so many things on the ground of the reality, and the real problem of the society. Okay, this lady is called generally with the sub-name, this lady is called A Lady with Bitter Truth. Anish Jung is remembered a lady with bitter truth. That means in her writings you can find the bitter realism of the society. Even in this story you will understand the child labor and the web of poverty in which the India, especially the lower and the middle class of India, is caught. Okay, Stories of Stolen Childhood is the representation of the child labor and the web of poverty in which the childhood is stolen. Okay, this writer has written some very famous stories and some very famous books. Okay, and her most famous literary skill is Unveiling India. Okay, this Unveiling India is the most famous book of Anish Jung. This book is about the women of India and the difficulties of women of India. Okay, her one more book is Night of the New Moon. This book is about the Muslim women and the problems and the difficulties of Muslim women in India. Okay, you can find in this book the depiction of the Parda system in Muslim society. Okay, and of course the Lost Spring, which is about the child labor and the human trafficking. Child labor and the web of poverty, in which the small children are not able to enjoy their childhood. Okay, this writer Anish Jung has done lots of work in the field of writing. That means she was a writer, journalist, then she was a reporter, and she was a newspaper columnist also. Okay, what is newspaper columnist? Suppose you are writing some real essays for the newspapers. Okay, that is called the newspaper column, and this profession is called newspaper columnist. So Anish Jung, through the writing of the Anish Jung, we are going to understand the stories of stolen childhood. This chapter is divided into two parts. Okay, first is about a boy, and second is about another boy, and the dream of these two boys is presenting the ideal condition of the poor children in India. Okay,